Trinity Readings. We are doing the Pisces Weekly Tarotscope. Keep in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you find that the reading doesn't resonate, you can always check your moon, rising, or Venus placements, because sometimes those will resonate more. And I do offer personal readings. You can get all that information in the description box. Alright, Pisces. What is the strongest message that is wanting to come through for you this week? Alright, you have nature spirits as your overall energy for the week. That's a message to kind of take time to pay attention to the little things, take time to appreciate the little things in your life. It's also a message, it's like not to ignore all of those little intuitive messages, all of those gut feelings. I kind of feel like it's like you're being pulled on this new path, or you're kind of being guided to see like a different perspective, or even to like maybe manifest more into your life. But it's like your guides are trying to get your attention. And it's almost like there's all these like hints or messages like being dropped in front of you, but you're not seeing it, or it's not clear, and so it's like the messages just keep coming. Does that make sense? So it's like now it's in your dreams. It's but it's also like it's almost like somebody's who has learned to become comfortable with. It's like you're accepting something because you feel like you're supposed to accept it, or you feel like that's what your path is. And you've learned to accept something that maybe you should not be okay with. But it's something that's been in your energy for so long. You know, it's like if when you were a child, your parents said you are supposed to be a doctor. You are put on this earth to be a doctor, and that's been your sole focus. And it's like all of a sudden, like, wait a minute, maybe that's not who I'm supposed to be. And I know maybe that's making it bigger than it really is, but it's like you've been accepting something because you felt that that's what you were supposed to accept, or it's a negative energy, or it's a negative perception. It's something that just makes you feel kind of. It doesn't make you feel bad, but it doesn't make you feel fulfilled either. But it's like you've been accepting it because that's the norm. And I feel like it's you're getting this pull to something different, but it's so different. It's hard for you to interpret the message or where you're being pulled to. And so I feel like your guidance is to like pay attention to what's around you, pay attention to your day-to-day routine, and like ask yourself how much of this is making you feel good, is making you feel fulfilled, how much of this, feels like it's something that's meant to be on your path. I also feel like it's really important to pay attention to your dreams. And if you're having trouble with that, like if you're somebody who doesn't remember your dreams, um, if you put like a notebook beside your bed and you just set the intention that you're going to remember your dreams, 9 times out of 10 when you wake up you'll remember something, and it might not be a lot, but once you start writing it down, that usually will trigger that flow and you'll start remembering a lot more. Also, your dreams speak in symbols. So a dream is not going to be like an outright message, you need to do this, right? Our dreams speak in symbols. And so, for example, if you wake up and all you remember about your dream is a red car, that's a symbol that, cars are a symbol of our path forward in life. And the color red means that you're moving forward with aggression. And so that's what that message in that dream is. So if you just take some time to write down your dreams, and there's this website, I think it's called dreamdictionary.com if I'm not mistaken, but it will tell you all the meanings to all of those little symbols in your dream, like what it means to dream of a house, what it means to dream about a fire. And I feel like that can kind of maybe give you more insight into where you're being pulled. Alrighty, let's see what else comes up for you. Alright, what is your energy coming into the week? You have the King of Swords. Give me one more. Swords and the High Priestess. I feel like you know the secret. I feel like maybe you're determined. There's something in your energy field that is kind of like a mystery to you. And I feel like you're in this energy that you're determined to figure this out. I also feel that you might kind of be detaching yourself from a person, or detaching yourself from a situation, and trying to look at it from all angles. Let me keep going. It's also like too, like having all of these answers, but not being sure, like having all this knowledge, having all of this wisdom. And I feel like even something that you are aware of, or something that you're perceiving, it's almost like it's life changing, like it's powerful, but you don't know what to do with it moving forward. You could even be like, either you have a lot that you want to say to somebody, but you're not saying it and you're not sure when to say this, or you feel like somebody has something that they need to say to you and you're waiting for them to express this. Yeah, it's like I feel like you have researched something to death, or you have been trying to find out this information or gain all of this knowledge. But it's like whatever you're seeing or whatever insight is coming to you, it's like either coming out with this you worry is going to cause conflict, or the path that you want to go on causes conflict with people around you. Or there's something that you're wanting to communicate to somebody, or you're waiting to have this conversation with somebody, but it's like you're avoiding it at the same time because you're worried about the conflict, or trying to find the right time to make it as easy as possible. You have the Ace of Swords, which is gaining clarity, but I feel like you already have that clarity. It's just about bringing it out in the open. Or you already know the truth about a person, but you're waiting for it to be shown, or something like that. Give me one more. The Eight of Cups. So I feel like it's like you've made this decision. You know what you want. You know the path forward, but it's like you've been trying to get validation for it, or make sure you're right, or do the research on it before you move forward. But with the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Cups, I feel like that's making a clear-cut decision on moving forward on whatever this path is. And I feel like it means leaving something behind. And if it's not like a person or a job, it might even be like just leaving behind an old perception. You're definitely wanting to put in the work in whatever this is. For some of you, this might be like a business idea that you have, or a career path that you're wanting to go on. Like, I feel like you're wanting to build something, or you're wanting to watch something grow, or you're wanting to grow with another person. With the Justice being your fears, it's like I feel like there's a fear in making the wrong decision or going down the wrong path. Give me one more on this. The Chariot. Yeah, I feel it's like, because whatever this is, it's like once you take this step, I feel like maybe you feel that there's no going back. And so you're really worried about making the wrong decision. You have the Lovers card, so, and the Five of Swords, yeah. So I feel like you're making the choice that is good for you. I kind of feel like it's like you're shifting from this innocent dream, like this childhood dream, and choosing like going from a soulmate to a twin flame connection, or um not taking your desires so lightly anymore. I don't feel that you have to worry about making the wrong decision. With the Fool card and the Six of Swords, it's like there's never going to be a right time, or you're never going to have it all figured out. This is something that you need to just take that leap of faith. And I do feel that you, like, it might be that it goes against tradition, or it goes against what other people would expect of you, or it might even be like you're just shifting your path altogether. But if you notice how the Lovers card has that angel there, like this is like blessed. This is a path that you're meant to be on. And when you're on the path that you're meant to be on, you don't run into the difficulties that you feel like you are. Like the path is a lot easier when it's a path that you're meant to be on. Your guidance moving forward is the Ace of Cups. I do feel it's important to attach your emotions to this, because with the King of Swords and the High Priestess, I feel like you've maybe been looking at this so logically, or been investigating this for so much that maybe you've detached yourself emotionally to it. So the Ace of Cups is like, feel your way through this. When you're wanting to manifest something, the best thing, one of the best things to do is get into the feeling of it. Like how is it going to feel when you have this, and let yourself feel that manifests things to you a lot quicker. I feel like this is also a message that this is a really beautiful opportunity. Ace of Cups is kind of like that miracle energy. It's that energy of hope. It's that energy of healing. So I feel like, go towards the path that feels good to you. And I feel like if you feel that this path is difficult, this is saying, that the path is going to be opened up very easily for you. Give me one more on this Ace of Cups. The Five of Cups. Like, I feel like you're not opening up your heart to this desire because you don't want to be let down again. But I feel like it's important for you to understand that, like, every time we go through any kind of heartache, as painful as it is, that when you heal that and work through it, you're opening yourself up to bigger and more expansive love. So it's never a mistake, if that makes sense. You have the Six of Wands, which is success. This is something that is meant to be on your path. This is, you will be successful. If it involves some kind of conflict or competition, you do stand above the rest. It's important for you to acknowledge what you bring to the table. The Ten of Pentacles. Whatever this is that you're looking at, like, this is something that's going to... If this is a career path that you're looking at, it's going to bring you a lot of financial stability. This is something that you're drawn to this because you will be very successful at this. If this is a person that you're wanting to move towards, like, this is long term. And you have the Four of Wands underneath that. That's that soulmate twin flame connection. So you're definitely on the right path with this. You really, it's just, and I feel like that. It's just about opening up to it, or taking that first step towards it. So let's get you some final messages. And this is the card of somebody who's worried about making the wrong move, who's worried about... And this is a message about making sure that you get yourself grounded before you take any step forward. And that's also a good way to tap into your intuition. If you're feeling uncertain in any way, shape, or form, if you just stop for a second and ground your energy, and you do that by just taking like 5 minutes to focus on your breathing, just doing deep breathing. And when you are in that present moment, that's where you can tap into that intuitive energy. That's when you know the path forward. Yeah, the Singer of Connection and the Indecision and the Death card. I feel like there's a lot of uncertainty around this, but you're going through this transformation. So I feel like you're not going to... I feel like it's like you're wanting to see this very clearly, but I feel like you're not going to be able to see this very clearly. And I feel like it's important for you to just trust your connection to your guides. If this is about a relationship, this is a really good connection. And I feel like you're both in this uncertain place. because neither of you wants to make a wrong move. But you're both wanting to manifest this. This is a message about making that decision, even if you can't see the path forward. If you make the decision, this is what I want to manifest, this is what I want to manifest, and take whatever practical steps you can, the rest will unfold. The path that you need to take will unfold. It's almost like you're wanting this complete validation before you make this decision. And the universe is like, we're not going to give you that. You have to want it bad enough. You make the decision and then we'll give you the path forward. Because the universe is funny like that, right? All right. I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you guys have a great week. Bye-bye.